And what is up, guys? Welcome back to Acceleracers Hub for another video. So today, before we jump into today's video, we should probably talk about some big news in the Acceleracers community that's been going on recently. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are already in the Acceleracers subreddit, so you've probably already seen this, or you're subscribed to JC Squared's YouTube channel. And if you're not subscribed to JC Squared's channel yet, you should definitely go subscribe to him. He's got some awesome videos up there. And he's the guy that cosplays as Vert Wheeler in the subreddit. He's got the sick Taiku jacket. You probably know who I'm talking about. But basically, the big news recently is, of course, a lot of you saw that in the new Hot Wheels Unleashed game, they're actually going to be adding an RD02 in the drone's skin into the game, which is a pretty big nod to the Acceleracers community. And I think some people said in another trailer there was a car that looked like an RD05 or an RD04. So they're definitely making some acknowledgement to Acceleracers. And there was an interview, I don't remember who the interview was with, but JC talked about it in one of his videos. And he sort of reviewed the clip, and it basically said that a lot of the higher ups at Mattel are interested in bringing back Acceleracers to some extent. Don't really know if that means, you know, bringing out like a fifth movie down the stretch, or just re-releasing the cars, or if they're just slowly reintegrating some of those cars into games and things like that. But somebody on, I don't remember if it was on Reddit or YouTube, said it best. They said that they think Mattel is just sort of gauging interest on Acceleracers, so they'll probably put out a lot of Acceleracers content in some of these Hot Wheels games. And it'll probably be behind a paywall to sort of see if people are willing to pay just for like the skins and stuff in games. And down the road, if they think it's profitable for them, they maybe will bring back the cars, or maybe an Acceleracers movie of some kind. But that's pretty much the big news that's been in the Acceleracers community recently. If you haven't already seen it, just wanted to get you up to speed. It is very exciting, and who knows, I'm still got my fingers crossed that they'll re-release these cars down the road someday. But just wanted to catch you guys up to speed. So now let's jump into today's video, which is another sales video. Haven't done one of these in a while, so we have a lot of sales to catch up on. These are the sales, I believe, from the beginning of July up until now, or maybe till last week. It's at least 2 or 3 weeks worth of sales that are from July. So let's jump right into it. All right, guys, I'm now back from vacation, and we had a bunch of sales while I was gone. Mostly a lot of loose mint cars, honestly, but let's jump right into it. So the first sale we had was a carded Team Colors Power Bomb. Does have the price sticker on it, unfortunately, but what a sick car. And it's funny, after I sold this sold for a total of $55. I think immediately one went on auction. It was already up to like 65 or 70 bucks. So I think I might have undersold a little bit on it, but total on this order was $55 even. Thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. Next up, we have a lot of 19 near mint cards that we're gonna flip through real quick. It was Metalloid, Hyper Power Age, which I think I only have one copy left. Ratified, Vector Technetium, Iridium, Torqued Flathead Fury, which I also only have 1 or 2 copies left. Hyper Baseline, Hollowback, Nitrium, Torque Pile Driver, Vector Octanium, Hyper Battle Spec, Spinebuster, Rolling Thunder, Excellium, Anthracite, Carbide, Drift Tech, and my second to last copy of Chicane. I'm down to my last copy. At one point we had 7 or 8 of these. We are down to the last one. So if you are missing it, don't hesitate to grab it, because it probably won't be there much longer. But the total on this order was $76 even, so thank you for this purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. And next up, we sold a lot of 2 foil cards, which were a Strato Thruster foil. Love the coloring on this car, so cool. I do think this was supposed to be a Hyperpod down the road that just never made it in, because I mean, you can see Ratified in the car. But that would have been a really cool Hyperpod, I'm not gonna lie. And then we sold the Chrome Globes card that we just pulled in the last pack opening. It is gone. Total on this order was $56 even, so thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. And next up, we sold another Gen 2 car. It was a Team Colors Series High Voltage. Such a sweet model. The blue on these wheels really makes the orange pop. This was the second of the 2 that I got from that big box of Gen 2 cars. So out of stock now. Total on this order was $75 even. Thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. And continuing on, guys, next up we had a lot of 2 loose mint cars, which were 2 pretty sick ones. A CM5 Black Hood Riveted. I really do like the Black Hood look. It's I personally prefer it to the regular riveted. And a CM5 Spinebuster with the chrome engine. It's hard to see on camera, guys, but the chrome engine 100% makes this car unbelievable to look at. Check that out. But the total in this order was $37 even, so thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy these. And next up, we had a lot of 11 near mint to mint cards, which were Teleport, Undistort, definitely one of my favorite Accelerachargers, my last copy of Torqued Hollowback, Impervious Tires, Hyper Jump, Wall Crawl, Hydro Glide, Torqued Ratified, Slip Grip, Night Sight, and Navigator, one of the cooler Accelerachargers as well. Total in this order was $43 even, so thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. And next up, we had a lot of 3 more loose mint cards, which were a CM6 jackhammer, a CM6 hollowback, and a CM6 baseline. Funnily enough, I thought I was out of stock on hollowback forever until I was digging, looking for some RD06s the other day, and I found a hollowback in the bottom of my bin. So what do you know? I guess I did have one after all. But the total in this order was $43 even. Thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. Next up, we had another lot of 19 near mint cards, and there were a couple of duplicates in here. Let's go through them real quick. It was a copy of Battle Spec 2, which I do believe I'm out of stock on now. It was 2 copies of Iridium, 2 copies of RD10, Ratified 2, 2 copies of Recover Control, Mega Base Box, 2 copies of the Cliffside Realm, 2 copies of Excellium, 2 copies of RD06, 2 copies of RD01, RD03 Plus, and Technetium 2. And I think I only have 2 or 3 of these starter deck exclusive cards left. They've been really selling fast recently. I saw a starter deck sold on auction the other day for like 145 bucks. So I guess that's around the true price of the starter decks these days. And which just means that these cards are going to get more and more expensive as the starter decks continue to go up in price. But the total in this order was $54 even. Thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. Next up, we sold a lot of 4 loose, lightly played vehicles, which were Synchro, Nitrium, Metalloid, and Drift Tech. They all had their minor scuffs and scratches. But Metalloid, definitely a harder car to find. When I bought this, I was hoping it was going to be in loose mint condition, but unfortunately it did have a bunch of yellowing on the front. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Total in this order was $30 even, so thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. Next up, we sold 2 near mint cards, which were Hyper Baseline and Hyper Power Rage, and the same buyer purchased a lot of 22 heavily played, lightly played cards, including a Technetium 2, which is getting pretty rare. Total in this order was $40 even, so thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. Next up, we had another lot of 18 near mint to mint cards, which were Sprout Road, Vector Octanium, Pick-a-Line, my last copy of Magnetic Bounce, one of the most overpowered cards in the card game, RD08 version 2, RD04 version 2, Vector Technetium, RD02, RD10 version 2, RD06 version 2, RD01, Blown Hydrant, Guts, Escher's World, one of the coolest card arts, Vectra Iridium, RD05 version 2, Drifting, Red Matching, and he also purchased a lightly played foil RD01 version 2 card. So thank you so much for that purchase. The total in this order was $90 even, so hopefully you enjoy. And next up, we sold 2 more loose mint cards, which were a CM6 Blackwing Synchro and a CM6 Baseline, 2 of the cooler Teku vehicles that I have in stock normally. Total in this order was $36 even to a new buyer. Hopefully you enjoy. Thanks for that purchase. Next up, 2 more loose mint cards selling. These cards are selling left and right. We sold a CM6 Drift Tech and a CM6 RD06. Total in this order was $25 even, so thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. Next up, we're going to keep the trend going. 3 more loose mint cards. CM6 Purple Spinebuster, CM5 Rolling Thunder, that was the last one I had in stock, and a CM5 Power Bomb. Lots of Metal Maniac love these days. Total in this order was $37 even to another new buyer, so thanks for this purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. And next up, we sold a near mint copy of Lightning Rod. Total in this order was $7 even, so thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. And then the last purchase of the day was a lot of 3 near mint cards, which was Rocket Socket Hyperpod, the Blizzard Realm, and another Undistort Acceleracharger. Total in this order was $14 even, so thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. And that is quite the array of loose mint cards and cards, guys. Moving on, we sold 3 more loose mint Acceleracers cards, which were a CM6 Blackwing Synchro, a CM5 Ratified, and a CM6 Jackhammer. Great looking lot of cards there. The total in this order was $39 even, so thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. And next up, we sold a loose mint CM6 Drift Tech card. Total in this order was $15 even. Thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. And then we sold 5 pretty rare near mint cards, which were a copy of the Storm Realm. I only have 2 copies of the Storm Realm left. We sold the Micro Realm. And then my only copy of the Cyber Grid Realm. I just got it in stock and it is now gone. What a cool Realm card. Not sure why it's so hard to find, honestly. Then we sold my last copy of RD05, out of stock on that again, and a copy of the Wind Realm. Total in this order was $97 even, so thank you for that purchase. Hopefully you enjoy. And next up, we sold a lot of 8 near mint cards, which were Torqued Rolling Thunder, RD06 version 2, definitely some rare cards here, RD04, Vector Octanium, RD04 version 2. I think this is my last copy of the Cavern Realm. I think I'm out of stock now. Then we sold my last copy of Torqued Ratified as well, and I think I have 1 more copy of Hyper Power Rage. So definitely some cards moving that I don't have a lot of. And then he also purchased a CM5 Ratified loose mint condition. Total in this order was $52. And that is going to wrap it up for this video, guys. As always, hope you guys enjoyed seeing some of the items that are moving in and out of my store over the last couple of weeks. And be sure to like this video, subscribe to the Acceleracers Hub YouTube channel for more Acceleracers related content. We actually have a card game playthrough coming on Friday for you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So peace out, guys.